Hi there, dear Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign Sagittarius. This is your full moon reading. On November 15th, we are experiencing a full moon in the sign of Taurus, and this full moon will impact us for a while, but definitely through the end of the month. And so, what do you do, dear Sag, when the moon is in Taurus? What does that mean for you? So when the moon is full in the sign of Taurus, the what we're looking at is ways in which you are have been grounding yourself in reality, in this physical world. I should say it like that. Grounding yourself in this physical world. In what ways are you utilizing your resources, like physical resources, material, money, all those sorts of things, as well as your time and your energy to create more value in your life and in the lives of others. And so, dear Sag, we're going to look at what that means for you this full moon in Taurus. The first card that you got is the King of Cups. And I love the King of Cups because if you look at him, he is like chilling on his throne in the middle of the ocean, right? And the water is kind of rocky. It's a little bit rough. You can see it's not smooth waters that he's sitting on, but his throne is solid, right? He's not moved by all of the waves. He's not moved by all of by the excessive emotion. And that's what the cups represent. The cups in tarot definitely represent emotion, your emotional capacity, your emotional maturity. So the King of Cups is not detached from his emotion. He's not detached from feeling or compassion. As a matter of fact, he's the most compassionate of the kings in the tarot deck. And what makes him that way is because he has emotional maturity. I remember someone explaining one time that, you know, if you had had a doctor, you know, who maybe had to perform surgery on you, or maybe had to take you through, like if you were sick and you had to go through treatments and things of that nature, you want kind of a King of Cups doctor, one who has the emotional capacity, who is caring, who is nurturing, but is also still, is solid. He's not moved by, he's not as emotional as you might be as the patient, right? And so again, the King of Cups is someone that you can typically trust with holding your emotion. And so likewise, Sagittarius, how are you holding your own emotion? What is the state of your emotional maturity? Is there room for growth? I feel like because you got the King of Cups, you might already kind of be in that vibe of the King of Cups, mature and stable in your emotions. But what is interesting with the King of Cups, you also got the plant medicine poppy. Now, poppy, we know that the poppy plant has been used for a lot of medicines and even drugs, such as heroin, such as morphine, and very, very hard, very, very potent drugs, right? And so, and these drugs are typically used to either like totally numb a person to pain, totally numb a person from feeling, and maybe even to assist with escapism or masking, you know, their emotions. And so that's the question for you this full moon, dear Sagittarius, because the moon is always about your emotions, right? And so it's asking you, like, are there ways in which you are masking how you really feel, or where you are delving into escapism? Like, I'm just not going to deal with it. I'm just not going to, you know, are there areas of your life that you're not facing solidly like the King of Cups, right? Because you've been maybe masking it or trying to run away from feeling certain things. The poppy card usually comes up also if there happens to be other forms of addiction. And so definitely check in with that as well. And what ways, what habits, what vices do you have, even if it's not drugs, right? But what vices might you be using in your life to help you to practice escapism, or not deal with things that you don't want to deal with, or not tune into your emotions because you just don't want to feel, right? And the King of Cups is here to say, you got this, right? You got this. You got this. You can sit on top of choppy waters and be smooth as ice. Right? You can be cool, and it doesn't mean that, again, it doesn't mean that you're not feeling anything. It's just that you have emotional maturity. And so one of the questions is, that I have for you again is, in what ways are you masking your emotions? In what ways can you grow more emotionally or develop more emotional maturity? And in what ways might you have even taken on other people's feelings and emotions and carrying them? Some of the weight, if you're feeling it, it might not even be your emotions that you're dealing with. It could be other people's feelings, other people's emotions in that way. But on this upper end, on this higher vibration, Poppy also deals with our dreams. And to get this watery King of Cups card as well, this is the time to tune into your dreams. I feel like for some of you, you really just need to there's something here about letting your guard down. You're like, just allowing yourself to feel a little bit more, allowing yourself to hope or wish a little bit more, right? And just knowing that you got this. I don't know why I keep saying that, but just knowing that you got this, even if what that is just life, like you got this. You got this. Life is meant to be felt. It is meant to be experienced. It's not to be hiding in any kind of way, right? You're meant to live out fully. So what do I have for you, dear Sag? Right now, everything in my shop is on sale at 15% off, including, oh my gosh, I love this so much, my Golden Power anointing oil. This anointing oil is something that I make by hand with natural ingredients, and there's some gemstones in there, some garnets to help charge it, that help you to shine your light naturally, to help you to attract the good that you want to attract in your life, to help you to be open to the things that you desire, and to allow you, to help you to align naturally with the people, the places, the opportunities, the success, right, that you may be wanting in your life. And so Golden Power is made in very, very small batches. I only have 2 bottles left, and I only make a batch maybe once a month. Maybe, right? So it may be mid or late December before there's any more this year. And so if you want that, make sure you go to my website, linktree/TheTonyaPoole. Check out using the code FALL15, and that code is good for anything and everything in my shop right now. All right. Peace and love. Have an amazing full moon, Sag.